A perfect bounce. An English and Ryder again, a bit of a 0-0 draw. Ross in the steal direction, just slipped over at a critical moment, and then English
play behind him, just making sure he's aware of his positioning.
Right at a space, long towards the ball, got in trouble, out of trouble, somehow to Jones. Daniel, quick hands to Smith. He missed Bontempelli. Steal clean, and then Bontempelli knew he was coming his way. Billings, sleight of hand to Ryder. Perhaps a little lucky, but Membry in the right spot.
Hands and Billing, and then Paddy Ryder slamming it on the boot, and Membry just being able to read it quicker as a forward. Easton Wood was fronting him, taking that more dangerous space, and just
7-point margin. Suddenly it's 13, and the Saints get the first of the second half.
It's a bit of a hand. This kick's all important. English, who's kicked goals in the last couple of weeks, 2 goals in each game in the last couple of weeks. So he's dangerous forward. They get it to Lipinski. Can they get the quick reply here? It's going to bounce short. Dunkley stood up. He's a capable goal kicker. And Josh Dunkley gets the goal the Dogs wanted.
Well, it's Tim English pushing forward. As soon as he saw that the Dogs turned the footy over at half-back, he got forward. And you've mentioned before that the Dogs haven't been able to cluck the footy forward of play. So if he can get involved, play here.
Get back to Jobe in a minute. Crozier dumps a long ball down again. Bontempelli, look at Longitz, just launch himself at it. Hunter Clark got to work through. Did he dispose of that correctly? Play on's a call. McRae with a non-preferred. He's found Bailey Smith. He just came from nowhere, and Dan Hanbury.
scratch ways to get goals, the Bulldogs. The midfielders are the ones pushing forward, taking marks. Incredible contest there. Both players committing. Hanbury coming over with wearing a job to hold on to the ball.
He's a young star, this man, Bailey Smith, but that wasn't his finest moment.
And then just thinks better of it. Low ball is now on. Beautiful to Jack Steele, now to Hill. That laconic kicking style. There's a few Saints about the space. King tries to control it, does okay in the end. Takes on Lipinski, puts it around the corner. And take it cleanly. Sinclair over the top, might work out okay. Hanbury on that left of his, over the top, into the pocket. Loney might just play on. Sets it up, all on his lonesome. Jaron Geary.
Standing with his work rate.
4 contested marks, career high. Never kicked the goal against the Dogs. He has, and he has in a final.
The Dogs have turned it over. English, Lipinski. Can he work his way through? So Bontempelli into all sorts of trouble. Well tackled, Seb Ross.
Did, and you're just seeing now that St Kilda are able to turn the ball over in
to a dangerous position. Ryder sets himself. English front spot. King at the back. Ryder.
And you just see the confidence that the rest of the teammates have. We have Max King leaping. We've got Paddy Ryder. Marshall takes the mark in the wing, and they have that confidence to roll and move because they've got the targets that they've been so effective tonight. We know how dominant they've been in contested marks.
Margins 13. Ryder, he squeezes it through. A 19-point game. That dash he's brought to the club. Long ball to half forward. Brilliant fist from Duray, but it fell to Loney. He knows he's got a friend on the wide side. Geary back. Butler's clever. Butler's really clever, but just a little too somehow. Got rid of the ball. Ross, terrific to Patton. He takes them all on with a bounce. 3 Dogs chasing. Sinclair on the end of the handball. A long ball to Geary, who's been magnificent. Here's Butler, gets away from Gardner. Butler this time doesn't miss. Straight through the middle.
And we just see here, it starts from defence. It's the 19th contested mark that they've been able to take the St Kilda side, and then just getting the ball forward. And Dan Butler's been threatening to do this all night. He's been looked dangerous every time he's running back to goal and puts it through. And just the ability of the St Kilda defence to take an intercept mark or just their big...
Lipinski sees English. He holds on to it, so he's going to be kicking from... It starts to the right, it comes back a little bit.
Played their role, including that man Max King, nearly snapped with another mark. Lockie Hunter drew a bit of high contact. They would low, that might be 50. It's going to be. Sucked him in for 50.
Maybe this is one.
Yeah, the 50 was there, isn't it? The free kick was there, and then he was pushed to the ground. And
touch, Lockie Hunter directly in front. In the back of the 50-metre penalty, he just poked at it and hit the goal post. And speak about moments, that will really hurt.
They just kept an eye on Hunter Clark, who went over to Ben Long and just calmed him down and said, let's just not do anything silly here. It's a 4-goal lead now as the Dogs mop up the last of the seconds. You see the disappointment on Lockie Hunter's face.
Looking for their first finals win in a decade. Here we go. Bruce did pretty well on that occasion. Exactly what Jimmy Bartell wanted. Get it to ground level, get in and fight hard for it. Ryder just said, double-handed push, get out the way.
Chance for the Dogs. Smith to Bontempelli. Lovely little sidestep around hill. Off hands. Still a chance for the Dogs. Dunkley. Can there be a dog at the fall of the ball? Again, it's Caulfield.
So there's a short one that he likes to Taylor Duray, who is a really long, penetrating, powerful kick, but not that far.
Right there, thank you.
Bailey Williams are just trying to work their ways through it. Norton gives the lead. It's been a tough night for Aaron Norton. And they want him down there, flying high for it. English and Bruce. Well, that's front and centre. Can they manufacture something here, the Dogs? Back to Jack McRae. Just pops it up to the dangerous zone. Carlisle, and they've done it again, the Saints. To Gardner. English, the man down the line. Norton, that's what they've been waiting for.
Norton.
Just haven't seen enough. Aaron Norton's going to get rolling to Joe Hannison. No chance for Bruce, but once again, Nick Caulfield.
For Saints fans, 11 minutes. From a place they haven't been for a long time. For the Dogs, 11 minutes to claw themselves back into this match. 10.5 minutes to play.
Skipper trying to inspire them. They might get a chance here. Liberatore has found a way to get it to McRae on his preferred left foot. He sprayed it right across and out of bounds. Taylor Duray finds Hunter. This has been the challenge. A big mark. Can Josh Bruce set himself in? Norton, good grab. It's been tough going.
Just play a little bit quicker, a bit of down risk, but again, this was individual brilliance from Norton. It was almost the front of the pack who had to come back and do a big hook mark into it, and a fantastic pluck.
Teenager had a career-high 6 goals in round 12. They just have to get this goal, and Norton keeps the Western Bulldogs alive.
They're just not finishing off their good work. English, clever, to Dunkley. Here come the Dogs again. Daniel Patton bounces towards Carlisle. Daniel, little gift to Richards. He's pretty clever, Richards. He's offline.
So Ryder in front. Look how well he did that to Hanbury, to Butler. Silver service. And now a chance. Membry just out in front. He got a good bounce. He's got Geary in the goal square. This might be it. Jaron Geary, the skipper's got it. He's got 2.
Well, the Dogs taking a few chances and getting up high, and Geary was able to sneak out the back, and Easton Wood there, he had to commit and go over to Membry, and just Gardner just got lost in that matchup because Gardner had the Membry matchup. He lost him out the back. Easton Wood, being the spare, has to go over and commit, and you create that overlap or spare in front of the footy.
what about Paddy Ryder's tap, as Das called it, just beautiful. Silver.
Bailey Smith linking up again with Crozier. Norton's the one who's got to fly. Beautiful hands. Remember, this man fractured cheekbone last week, had surgery. Great courage to be out there, and that centering kick to Hunter. Had that in the back of his mind, Lockie Hunter. Good looking kick, and so the Dogs won't go away.
Well, Norton, a fantastic grab, but the build-up play to that, Bailey Smith, the first time we've really seen the Dogs get that forward linking handball, which breaks a line and gives the forwards a chance one-on-one a little bit deeper. And Norton, a great grab, got off the mark, and what that...
Umpire knows it's too big an ask. Top of the square, Pack gets together, Ryder out the back. Here's a chance to maybe seal it for the Saints. Billings, I thought was going to get...
Got it back to Bailey Williams, who ran on nicely. Bailey Smith's had a big afternoon. Disposal number 22. Where's Norton? This is Dunkley. Second, third attempt. He's taken the mark, Josh Dunkley. So another goal here. Dunkley on a premiership in his first year, 2016. Leans back. It just faded late. It was a pretty good strike.
Marshall. Bontempelli knew where it was going to be. Caleb Daniel.
Play on, play on, play on.
And they do. Wallace feeds it up to Liberatore. Quick snap over the shoulder. Liberatore! Dogs are still barking. The dogs are still barking.
And that's just the doggies, the way they go. They don't give up. You get Libba in there, he'll keep fighting until the final siren. And that's what you need in these tight times. If you get a chance to kick a goal, these opportunistic goals, you've got to have enough composure and enough goal sense to understand where they are. And Libba, he's got that. But they've got serious now. They've got McRae in the middle, they've got Bont in the middle, they've got Libba, they've got English. They're on their last legs.
He stood up again, the big man, and got it down. Kent came crashing through.
Bailey Smith, we just had a look at this contest by both players. Incredible courage to go back with the flight of the ball. But Bailey Smith's ability to run on the outside and carry the lines has been crucial.
Now they're looking for 3 in a row. English has it knocked away. Hill didn't take it cleanly. Comes off Johannessen's face. Back to Daniel. Johannessen. Wallace.
Pushing the back.
Wallace gets a look at a goal. Find a second. Mitch Wallace. Drags the ball across.
Contested mark. He's going to dump into the dangerous spot. Josh Bruce against his old side. Fisted away. Dougal Howard's been enormous. Caleb Daniel taken high. Taken high. And Caleb Daniel can get the Western Bulldogs back to within 3 points. What can he do? The little man in the helmet. He makes no mistake. It's a 3-point ball game. What about this?
Crashes through. Williams gets around the captain, then works the ball down the line. Who's at home for the Saints? Tim Membry.
Fisted away by Hunter Clark. Caleb Daniel sweeps the handle out wide. Taylor Duray. He's got a target down the line. Crozier was brave, and Josh Bruce gave away a free kick. That could be unbelievably costly. It gets far and wide as he can.
Marshall, the strong hands, he holds up. The clock continues to tick. Coaches out of calls. The game in the lap of the gods, in the hands of the players.
Pushing the back, Bulldogs.
One last roll of the dice. Give it back quickly, they say. He does.
Oh, go down, go down.
The clock's going to beat the Dogs. The Saints are going to hang on. Their smallest win in a final since the 1966 grand final.